Alright, what it is, people? It's your boy Ycs Yu-Gi-Oh! We are back with another deck profile. This time we have a top 16 Ycs Niagra Falls Bystial Centurion deck profile. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Check out the videos, but let's get into the deck profile. So for this deck profile, we have a 41 card main deck count. We played 3 Centurion Primera. Why this card is in a continuous spell, is a continuous trap. Level 5 or higher Centurion monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Centurion Primera once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Centurion card from your deck to your hand except Centurion Primera. Also, you cannot special summon Centurion Primera for the rest of this turn. During the main phase, if this card is a continuous trap, you can special summon this card. So we played 3 of those. Then we played 3 Centurion Atri. During your main phase, you can place this card you control in one Centurion monster from your hand or deck except Centurion Atri in your spell/trap zone as face-up continuous trap. Also, you cannot special summon Centurion Atri for the rest of this turn. During the main phase, if this card is a continuous trap, you can special summon this card. Then you can increase its level by 4. You can only use each of the following effects of Centurion Atri once per turn. Then we play one Centurion Atri. If this card you control would be used as synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. You can only use each of the following effects of Centurion Atri once per turn. If this card is no more special summon, you have both an emblem card and a Centurion card in your graveyard. You can draw 1 card. Also, you cannot special summon Centurion Atri for the rest of the turn. During the main phases of this is a continuous trap. You can special summon this card. Then we played one Centurion Gargo. You can send one face-up Centurion card you control to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon Centurion Gargo for the rest of the turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can add this card to your hand. During the main phase, if this card is a continuous trap, you can special summon this card. Then you reduce its level by 4. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. Then we play one Bystial Magnemite, one Bystial Druid Swarm, one Bystial Baldrake, and then 3 the Bystial Lubellion. Cannot be normal summon / set. Must be special summon from your hand or graveyard by tributing 1 level 6 or higher dragon monster. You can special summon the Bystial Lubellion once per turn this way. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, add 1 Bystial monster from your deck to your hand except the Bystial Lubellion. During your main phase, you can place 1 branded continuous spell/trap from your deck face up on your field. You can only use each of the following effect once per turn. Then we play 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring, 3 Effect Veller, 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, 2 Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, 2 Nibiru Primal Being, 3 Stand-Up Centurion. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect while you control Centurion monster. You can only use the following effects of Stand-Up Centurion once per turn. During your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Place 1 Centurion monster from your deck in your spell/trap zone as face-up continuous trap. If a monster is special summon, you can immediately after this effect resolve synchro summon 1 synchro monster using monsters you control as material, including a Centurion monster. So we played 3 of these. Then we played 3 Emblem of Oath. Place 1 Centurion monster from your deck in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap for the rest of the turn while you control this card. Any card with the same original name you cannot special summon from the extra deck except Centurion monsters. Then we play 1 Centurion Bond. Place 1 Centurion monster from your hand or graveyard in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap. If a Centurion synchro monster is special summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Then target 1 Centurion monster in your graveyard. Place it in the spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. 1 Wake Up Centurion. If a monster is face up in your spell and trap zone, you can declare level 4 or 8. Special summon 1 Centurion token, Pyro, Dark, Attack 0, Defense 0 with the declared level, but it cannot be used as fusion material or link material. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, send 1 Centurion card from your deck to the graveyard, except Wake Up Centurion. You can only use each effect of Wake Up Centurion once per turn. Then we play 1 Branded Regain, 1 Terraforming, 3 Infinite Impermanence, and then 3 Centurion Phalanx. Target 1 face-up monster on the field, banish it, and if you do during the standby phase of the next turn, special summon that banished card to its owner's field. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then target 1 Centurion synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it loses 1500 attack. You can only use each effect once per turn. So for the extra deck, we have of the new 2 of the Centurion Primera Primus. Cannot be destroyed by battle unless it was special summoned from the extra deck. You can only use each of the following effects of Centurion Primera Primus once per turn. If this card to synchro summon, you can add one emblem card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then you can destroy 2 cards, one on each field. If a face-up Centurion card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Then we have 2 Centurion Legatia. Your opponent monsters with 2,000 or less attack cannot be destroyed by battle. You can lose each of the following effects of Centurion Legatia once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you could draw 1 card. Then you could destroy the monster your opponent controls with the highest attack, your choice of tie. During the end phase, you can place one non-synchro Centurion monster from your hand or graveyard in the spell / trap zone as face-up continuous trap. That first effect, I never knew. Your monsters with 2,000 or less attack cannot be destroyed by battle. That's crazy. So that's any monsters. I used to play this in White Forest and I never knew that. So play 2 of these. 1 Centurion Auxilia. Face-up cards in your spell and trap zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Centurion card from your deck to your hand. During the end phase, you can place one of your non-synchro Centurion monsters that is banished or in your graveyard in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap. 1 Chaos Angel. For this card synchro summon, you could treat 1 light or dark monster you control as a tuner. If this card is special summon, you could target 1 card in the field, banish it. This card gains the effects based on the original attributes of the material used for a synchro summon. 1 light synchro monster you control are unaffected by monsters' effects activated by your opponent. Dark monsters your opponent cannot be your monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. And we play 2 Cosmic Blazar Dragon. Must be synchro summon quick effect. You can banish this card into the end phase to activate one of these effects. When your opponent activates a card or effect, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. When your opponent will summon a monster, negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. When an opponent declares an attack, negate the attack, then end the battle phase. So we play 2 of these. 1 Crimson Dragon, 1 Bystial Dispatcher, 1 Scarlet Red Archfiend, 1 IP Masquerader, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Artemis, the Majesty's Boom Maiden, and 1 Superstar Slayer Typhon. And for the side deck, we play the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! As of right now, More Charming Fualos for draw power. Then we play 3 Fualos, 3 Parelia for draw power, 3 Retaliating Sea, 1 Bonfire, 1 Pot of Prosperity. Then we play 3 deck lockdowns, and then we play 1 deck can only be 1. So that is it for the top 16 Ycs Niagara Falls Bystial Centurion deck profile piloted by Pack. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Ycs Niagra. We're out.